Well, thank you and good morning, Chairman Tiffany. And when Ranking Member Newhouse comes, also bid him a good morning and appreciate the opportunity to testify in support of my bill, HR 674, which is called the Root and Stem Project Authorization Act. In short, it would allow the Forest Service and the Bureau of Land Management to efficiently treat forests through a collaborative process. I want to start off with a little background to the bill. In 2013, the Forest Service announced a forest restoration project of about 54,000 acres in the Colville National Forest in my home state of Washington. And most projects of this nature on federal lands are sold only after the Forest Service has conducted the necessary environmental analysis as required by NEPA, or the National Environmental Policy Act. Forest Service decided for this project, however, to contract out its NEPA responsibilities. They awarded the contract for a 10-year ecosystem restoration project to a local lumber company. Under this contract, the lumber company selected and paid a third-party contractor to prepare the environmental assessment required of them. The Forest Service approved the subcontractor and the subcontractor's environmental assessment. This concept became known as the A to Z project because the entire restoration process became the responsibility of the timber contractor. This arrangement was challenged, but ultimately was upheld in federal district court in 2018. My bill, the Root and Stem Project Authorization Act, works to provide clear statutory authority for the Forest Service and the Bureau of Land Management to continue this type of collaborative forest management. By authorizing these agencies to propose and enter into collaborative stewardship contracts and agreements, this legislation will allow them to accomplish more hazardous fuels reduction and empower the agencies to engage with state, local, and tribal partners to ensure forest management projects complement ongoing conservation efforts, benefit communities, and protect local ecosystems. These collaborative projects have extraordinary benefits to both local economies and the environment. The Root and Stem Act will be helpful in accelerating these forest management projects to restore federal forests that have suffered from years of poor or even in some cases non-existent management. Wildfires are absolutely getting worse and more frequent across the United States, and we need to do all that we can to improve our forest management and add tools to our toolbox. And this bill is just one way of doing that. And I appreciate your time today again, Mr. Chairman. Also thank Mr. Newhouse now that he has arrived, and thank you for your consideration of my legislation.